Holy fuck, how's he not?
So you guys probably don't know my story, but I was in Iraq during the invasion. I was a driver, machine gunner, did a lot. Fucking, as I was saying, very lucky to come back in one piece. 15 months. Turned 19 and 20 on my tour. Prior to my second deployment, a few years later, I was home. My buddy was also home from Afghanistan, and we were riding on motorcycles. When on the way home, a driver blew a stop sign, and fucking, I have no memory of nothing. It was so graphic that, from what I'm told, some of the first responders were throwing up. Luckily for me, the head guy, the paramedic, was a lieutenant on the fire department. He'd been on 20 years, he'd been on the ambulance, so he kept his shit together. Fucking scooped me up. It was a Sunday, so no major traffic going to the trauma center. He reached in my chest cavity, was massaging my heart. My subclavian artery severed, broken bones in my neck, a puncture wound that missed my heart by an inch, lacerations all over my body. When I got to the ER, he came up there, and I talked to him. Like, I met him a year later, and he said he had to come up to the ER because all his equipment was still attached to me. And he said, yeah, they were waiting for you. And he said the head trauma surgeon walks in, looks at me on the table, and looks at everyone, and he's like, what the fuck is this? They couldn't believe that I was still alive. So they did what they had to do. And then it was like, in the first 4 hours, I took 36 units of blood and blood products. And then the total number I took was 101 units of blood and blood products over the course of the next week. So much blood that my blood type changed from O positive to O negative, but now I'm back to O positive because your bone marrow is responsible for blood type. And my head injury was so severe, I was a GCS-3, the Glasgow Coma Scale 3, which is the lowest you can go. And now I have a study of 57 patients that were GCS-3, not one survived. And they were telling my mom and family that, they don't know the severity of my injuries, and they just didn't know. And so they drilled a hole into my head to relieve any cranium, because my eyes were popping out of my face and shit. Like, this is what I'm told.
Pressure and stuff.
Yep, and so they did that. I had no response to any kind of pain stimuli, no nothing. And they were doing that, and everyone was praying and doing all the positive. My mom didn't let any negative person, well, no one could come in the room right away, but she's like, you can only go in there if you're positive. You know?
How fucking cool is that?
My mom was great, man. She kept her shit together the whole time. And it was just, and so it was so crazy that the trauma center projected that this is what they told my mom, a 1 in 2,000 chance for survival, and even less than that for recovery.
It's right here.
Do you guys need anything else?
Oh man.
Oh, thank you.
Awesome. Already gents.